A triple-double threat with a shoe game that's just as stellar as her jumper, Sabrina Ionescu has only begun to leave her mark on the W.
Gets a good look here. You bet!
Ionescu attack mode! And Brooklyn loves her.
She's a legend at the University of Oregon and has blossomed into an all-around all-star player for the New York Liberty. Sabrina still has big dreams and her best moments are yet to come. This episode of Difference Makers is presented by CarMax. Before Sabrina was a three-time WNBA All-Star and Olympic gold medalist, the nation learned her name as she donned the green and yellow from Oregon and rewrote the record books. She arrived in Eugene as the fourth-ranked recruit in the class of 2016, and her accomplishments illustrated why. USA Today and Max Prep's Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American Game MVP, plus she won an EYBL national title with her AAU team. But this was all just scratching the surface of her potential. At the time of her commitment, she was the Ducks' highest-rated women's recruit ever. Soon she made it clear that she was ready to be a program changer. It took her just 7 games, just 7, to record her first triple-double. And with 26 of them in her career, she shattered the existing NCAA record of 12.
Pretty amazing to see her just set new levels of expectation of what greatness is, not just in women's basketball, for basketball in general.
Oregon won all 26 of those games. Sabrina still has 9 more career triple-doubles than any man or woman to ever play college ball. When you're putting on a show like that every game, people are going to take notice, even at a school that was known more for track and football. Attendance skyrocketed during her time at Oregon. The year before Sabrina's arrival, the Ducks averaged 1,600 fans at home games. In her senior season, they averaged 10,000, peaking at more than 12,000. The arena was at capacity, and the team they came out to see excelled under those bright lights. Sabrina helped turn the Ducks into an intimidating contender. Alongside future top 10 picks Satu Sabally and Ruthie Hebard, Sabrina led Oregon to the first Final Four appearance in school history in her junior year, where they lost to the eventual champion, Baylor Bears. The U of O was even better the next year, posting a 31-2 mark and a number 2 national ranking. Unfortunately, we'll never know if they would have cut down the nets as the 2020 NCAA tournament was canceled due to COVID-19. But even without hoisting that trophy, Sabrina totaled more accolades than we can even get into, so let me go to my paper. Pac-12 Freshman of the Year, 3-time Pac-12 Player of the Year, 3-time Nancy Lieberman Award winner as the nation's top point guard, 3-time unanimous first-team All-American, and a whole bunch of National Player of the Year awards, including 2 Wooden Awards. Shush!
And here's Ionescu. Can she pull off the heroics again? Sabrina Ionescu, is there anything you can't do?
The level of intensity is set by this player, Ionescu.
You know, Sabrina's an All-American and one of the best players in the country for a reason.
That's Sabrina Ionescu.
You said it, she's the biggest star in women's college basketball.
Sabrina became a media darling. ESPN even dedicated a webpage to tracking her stats. She got props from NBA legends like LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. After Kobe's retirement, his focus on advocating for women's hoops linked him with Sabrina.
Yeah, you gotta take a picture with my player over there. You are the player.
Oh, okay, I will.
She grew close to the Bryant family while she helped train Gigi's Mamba Academy team. Sabrina gave a powerful speech at Kobe and Gigi's celebration of life in the morning of February 24, 2020.
If I represented the present of the women's game, Gigi was the future, and Kobe knew it. I ask each of you, every girl dad, every human here with a voice, a platform, and a heart, to not let his sun set. Shine for us, for our sport where he once did. Invest in us with the same passion and drive and respect and love as he did his own daughter. May their light forever shine. Kobe and Gigi, I love you forever.
That evening, she had a game at Stanford. Not only did she record a triple-double, but she also achieved the most impressive stat of her time at Oregon. She became the first men's or women's player in NCAA history to record 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists in her college career.
Ionescu has to Sabally and a foul. Ionescu's there, the rebound and the score. And there is Sabrina with the rebound. A historic mark set by Sabrina Ionescu.
I mean, that one was for him. To do it on 2/24/20 is huge.
And nobody's done it since. Now, she was obviously ready for the next level. The Liberty drafted Sabrina first overall in 2020 at a time when they were looking for a new identity on the court. After dropping 33, 7 and 7 in her second game, Sabrina would just play 12 more minutes that season. A grade 3 ankle sprain in her third game kept Sabrina sidelined for the remainder of her rookie year. The Liberty finished 2-20 in the shortened mobile season. As Sabrina worked her way back from surgery, the Liberty worked on remaking the roster. Through free agency and trades, veteran additions like Betnaja Laney-Hamilton and Natasha Howard surrounded Sabrina. In Game 3 of 2021, Sabrina became the then youngest WNBA player to record a triple-double. But that season tested Sabrina's toughness. Lingering ankle discomfort had her feeling like she was playing on, quote, a wooden leg. Building off a playoff appearance, 2022 brought new hope and a new coach in Sandy Brondello, a former Coach of the Year and world champion. Now fully healthy, Sabrina showed the league just how capable she really was. That meant gems like a triple-double in 3 quarters, a WNBA first, a 30-point triple-double, yet another WNBA first. She was an all-star for the first time and won the skills challenge there for good measure. All that was missing was a deep playoff run. That'll come soon, but first, we have to talk about the kicks. Sabrina's been a Nike athlete since 2020. Fittingly, she exclusively rocked Kobe's in her first couple of seasons in the league. But 2023 brought the debut of her first signature sneaker, the Sabrina 1. She impressed the Nike design team with her attention to detail and vision for shoes.
The swoosh going up, just talking about breaking barriers and having the sky be the limit. You know, this is the first unisex shoe, which I'm really excited about, to be able to just allow anyone, anywhere to be able to put the shoe on and do whatever it is that they want to do.
Only 11 WNBA players have received the signature shoe treatment before Sabrina did. It's a list full of champions and legends, like Cheryl Swoops with Nike, Rebecca Lobo with Reebok, and Candace Parker with Adidas. Sabrina might have been the 30th player between the NBA and WNBA to get a signature Nike, but her shoe is cut through like few have before her. That's a credit to the approach. Sabrina's shoe and the apparel collection surrounding it is deliberately gender neutral. No matter where you are or who you are, you can rock the shoe. It's a reminder that no one can limit your potential. You determine your own destiny. It not only shows how much Sabrina values gender equality on and off the court, but perfectly tracks with her upbringing. Growing up with 2 brothers who went just as hard on her as they did on each other, Sabrina loved that she felt like she belonged on the court. Her school didn't have a girls' team, so she asked to play on the boys' squad. The administrators literally told her to go play with dolls. So she simply recruited 6 other girls who never played basketball before and formed her own team. In her hoop dreams, everybody had the chance to play. So it couldn't be more fitting that players across the WNBA and NBA lace her shoes up. Close to 80 NBA players alone have worn them in a game, according to kickstats.com. And of course, it's not limited to the pros. The Sabrina ones have been a hit in comment sections and in retail too. When it comes to Nike by You customizations, the Sabrina 1 topped the list in the last fiscal year, according to Nick DePaula. And the Sabrina 2s are starting off strong, with comedian Drewski showing up in commercials as the Sabrina expert.
Sabrina!
Sabrina 2.
I was waiting on these, man. I can't believe I designed this.
That comes on the heels of their viral link-up at the Liberty game last year.
Sabrina just gave me her jersey right off her back, sweat and everything in it.
Rewinding back to 2023, the shoes weren't the only thing bringing the heat this year. Sabrina leveled up too. She set the single-season WNBA record for three-pointers, scored a 37 in the WNBA three-point contest, helped the Liberty win their first Commissioner's Cup title, and made the All-WNBA second team for the second straight season. Teaming up with the great Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, Sabrina and the Liberty made their first WNBA Finals since 2002. She's continued to build her brand off the court too, with partnerships stemming from Kevin Durant and Rich Kleiman's boardroom, to Xbox, to Milani Cosmetics. She's a force in the business world. But just as she weaves her Romanian heritage in the details of her sneakers, she's always prioritized showing love and giving back to her communities as well. She serves as a part-time director of athletic culture for Oregon women's basketball. Her SI20 Foundation commits to providing young people with access to the gear and opportunities to play the sports they love, while building empathetic and inclusive relationships with their peers. This year, for the launch of the Sabrina 2s, a custom bus rolled up with giveaways inside. The theme of the sequel shoe revolves around more game for anybody who wants to play. That takes on extra meaning after the crossover event at the 2023 NBA All-Star Game. Steph Curry is Sabrina's basketball GOAT. Ruthie Hebert even said that he used to be her lock screen back in the Oregon days. Both Steph and Sabrina will happily pull up on you from way behind the three-point line.
We got to settle this once and for all.
Curry, three-pointers up. No! Ionescu, he bet.
I think I got to challenge him.
So it just makes sense that the first NBA versus WNBA three-point challenge would see them going head-to-head. That hype made this All-Star Saturday the most watched in 4 years, and it peaked at 5.4 million viewers during the Steph and Sabrina showdown. I don't know if y'all know this, but that's more viewers than the dunk contest and the NBA-only three-point contest. Everyone watches women's sports, y'all. The pair did not disappoint, with Sabrina putting up 26 points, shooting from the deeper NBA line. It came down to the final rack for the greatest shooter of all time to edge her out by only 3 points, with a score of 29.
To be able to finally have the opportunity to get out there and just shoot, to be honest.
Two great shooters going at it, so pretty special. This will be something we'll remember for a long time.
And it's just like she said.
If you can shoot, you can shoot. And it doesn't matter if you're a girl or boy. I think it just matters the heart that you have and wanting to be the best that you can be.
She's continued to show and prove in 2024, becoming a legit contender for a top 3 MVP finish. She's scoring at a career-high clip while improving her presence as a lead guard. The Liberty are flourishing and became the first team in the W to clinch a playoff spot. Sabrina stayed busy during the Olympic break too. She shushed the booing Belgian fans after splashing a deep 3 to help Team USA's point differential, before serving as a catalyst off the bench in that dramatic gold medal game win. And y'all, it was stressful. She set up well to have a featured role in the 2028 games in her home state of California. Sabrina Ionescu might not have tasted championship glory on the WNBA hardwood just yet, but if the revenge tour goes as planned, that might be changing real soon. But what's for sure, based on the trail she's blazed, the record she's broken, and the influence she holds, she will never settle until she wins, and everyone else has the chance to get next. This episode of Difference Makers is presented by CarMax. Never settle, on the lot or on the court. CarMax.